So is this you when you're trying to change your chords on songs? There are 3 techniques that you can use. I'm here to show you all 3 of those. Is going to help you playing immensely. The first one is called the anchor finger. What is that? What's an anchor finger? All right, an anchor finger is you're literally anchoring one finger on one note between 2 chords. That means when you're playing one chord and you play the next chord, there's going to be a common note or notes that those fingers are sitting on, and you just leave them there when you go from one to the other. What does that look like? All right, so here's one. Here's the C major, right? Y'all know C major, right? I hope you do. So when you go from C major to like A minor, what did I just do there? These 2 fingers, this pointer finger and this middle finger, when we play that C, they're in the exact same place when you go to A minor, right? So you can work on keeping those fingers together while you move the ring finger to change the chord. Rather than doing this and trying to, you know, move your fingers around, do it this way. It's a lot more efficient. It's going to help you playing immensely once you grab that. There are a lot of different chord combinations where this works. This is just one. Give it a try. The next one, the second one I'm going to show you, is called the slide finger. This is where you're sliding the finger from one note to another. This is where you can go from one chord to another, but you can keep that finger on the same string. Here's a great example. I'm going to go from the A major. I'm going to play the A major like this, and then the D. Watch my ring finger. See that? The finger is just sliding on that note. So I don't have to remove it and come to the next chord. I can just go right here and slide it over. Now, if you don't want to hear the slide, it's not a problem. You just release the pressure on that and then drop it again when you get to the next chord. Plenty of opportunities and plenty of different chords like this where you can go back and forth. The third one that I'm going to show you is called the common pattern. That is when you have one chord and you go to the next chord, the finger shapes are identical, either all of them or some of them. Here's a couple of examples. Here's an E major. Now watch my fingers. I'm going to play an A minor. I kept these fingers in the same shape because all I got to do is just lift them and go down one set of strings. And lift them and go up here. That's it. Now there's a lot of examples like this. One, if you guys are playing bar chords yet, this is where it really comes into play. In fact, you can use a combination of the common pattern and the slide finger. Let's say we're going from a G major bar chord and we want to go over to A major bar chord. I'm keeping that finger shapes exactly the same. I'm not removing my fingers and trying to reform them. I'm just keeping the same. And what I'm doing is I'm raising all my fingers above the fretboard, but keeping them on the strings in this shape, and guess what I'm doing? I'm sliding. So this is the combination, and I drop it to the A major. And then I lift them up, slide them back. Lift them up, slide them back. It's really, really awesome. It makes life much easier when you're playing. Try this. There's tons of chord combinations you can work on, and hopefully it works out for you. Rock on.